I know that you probably saw a lot of videos on how to achieve more by doing less. But in this video, I want to give you like the actual example, and this won't be like yet another video with the same thumbnail that you saw over and over again. And so yeah, let's dive right into it. So I remember I had this kind of blog business. I was trying to make money out of it by writing blog posts, right? And so I remember like the most important action of the day for me was to just post blog posts. Like it is as simple as it can get. But I still managed to really fail at it. And the reason for that was because I was trying to put as many activities as I possibly could in a single day. And so what I mean by that is I was trying to push myself to post like 10 different blog posts in a single day, when there are people who have successful blog posts, successful businesses, and they were able to achieve that by posting only one blog post per week. Yet here I was trying to, post 10 blog posts per day. And so that really taught me a lesson, because obviously like what ended up happening was I just got burnt out, and like it was really hard for me to even sit down and like write a single word. It was so hard for me to even start, but I eventually quit. As simple as that. That's how the story goes. But if I would allow myself to do less, and if I would actually do less, so for example, if instead of posting 10 blog posts a day, I would just allow myself to take some more time to do the research, to write really good content, and like I would say, let's say I would post like one post a week, or like maybe one post every 3 days, something like this, which would be sustainable for me. I would manage to do that essentially. Maybe then I would see the results that I was going for, right? But I just didn't, and I just kept pushing myself to my limits, and that, as I said, resulted in me burning out. And so this really shows this concept of achieving more by doing less, because it's not about like this whole philosophy is not that once you do less you will suddenly all of a sudden something will click and like you will do something better. It just means that you will be able to sustain with your current like routine, let's say, with your current schedule. And so like if I knew that I wouldn't be able to keep up with this daily content that I'm doing right now, I wouldn't do it at all. But since I know that I'm easily able to record a video a day, I mean, honestly, I'm just recording 70 videos in a row and like scheduling them throughout the day, but that's not really a problem for me. And this is sustainable for me. And so, yeah, I could possibly, like, if I would push myself to my limits, I could post literally 3 videos a day, right? But that wouldn't really make sense, because first of all, no one would watch them. Second of all, it would just be I would again push myself to my limits, which mean that maybe I would be able to like post 90 videos in a month, but then I would just stop posting because it would be too much for me, because I would just every single time reach my limits. Okay, it would become so hard for me to keep up with this horrible schedule, honestly. And so this whole thing is about the time that you spend in the game. Like the whole game of life, of success and all of that stuff, it's all about how much time you can spend in it, playing this game. And the more time you spend playing this game, the better you become. That's as simple as it can get, right? And so, like, if you keep, like, the blog post, this blog business is the best example that I can give you, because since you are posting on Google, it's like you need to wait a long time before Google picks up what's your content about, and like who are you trying to target there, and like it takes a lot of time. Like there is always this saying that you need to wait at least 6 months until your blog actually starts appearing anywhere in search results, right? And so it's really like just the time game. And here I was trying to post 10 different blog posts every single day, because I thought that this is the way to growing faster, when it's really not. It's all about staying in this game for long enough. Okay, if you stay in any kind of game for long enough, you will eventually you will be given this opportunity, this life opportunity that will just turn your life in into a way different way. It will just, you know, put your life in a way different track, and yeah, everything will change from that. But just allow yourself to do less, okay, on a single day, but go for this kind of routine, this kind of schedule that will allow yourself to be for as long as you possibly can, preferably for your entire life in this game, because that's how you will be able to, you know, find these opportunities and like allow yourself to be lucky with the entire thing, right? So allow yourself to do less, because it's all about the time that you spend in the game. It's all about the long-term results, right? Yeah, so that's all from me for this video. I hope you understood my message. I hope you got value out of it. If that's the case, you can like this video, you can subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, you can join our free community. Link is in the description. Other than that, thank you for watching, and as always, keep pushing.